beers. Oh, what's going on? Jason, someone shoot him in Bondi.
To the back, to the back. We know a little bit about this person, but as I said, we're waiting to confirm his identification. And if in fact it is the person that we believe it is, then we don't have fears for that person holding an ideation. In other words, that it's not a terrorism incident.
Is that?
Later this evening, we became aware of who we believe the offender is, and we believe that he is a 40-year-old man. However, we are waiting to formally identify him, and we cannot speculate yet on his identification. But let me assure you that we are confident that there is no ongoing risk, and we are dealing with one person who is now deceased. There were 4 female women deceased in the shopping centre and 1 male, and subsequently another female passed away in hospital, taking it to a total of 6, plus the death of the offender.
Ladies and gents, sorry. 3:10 this afternoon, a male walked into Westfield at Bondi Junction. He left the centre very shortly after and returned about 3:20. As he moved through the centre, he engaged with about 9 people. It is clear that during that engagement he caused harm to those people, we believe, by stabbing them with a weapon he was carrying. A single unit officer, Inspector of Police, was nearby, attended, went into the centre, directed by a range of people. She confronted the offender, who had moved by this stage to level 5. As she continued to walk quickly behind him to catch up with him, he turned, faced her, raised a knife. She discharged a firearm, and that person is now deceased. There are 5 victims who are now deceased as a result of the actions of this offender. There are more than several other people who have been conveyed to hospital. A number of those are in serious and or critical conditions at this stage, and I do not have further information in relation to descriptions of those people. I know one of them is a small child. From preliminary inquiries, it would appear that this person has acted alone. I am content that there is no continuing threat. Police, as I've said, have commenced investigations into the matter, which will continue through the evening. As I have said, I do not have details of victims who have been killed by this individual, nor those who have been conveyed to hospital. I do not have information in relation to the offender. I do not know at this stage who he is. You would understand this is quite raw. Inquiries are very new, and we are continuing to make attempts to identify the offender in this matter. we're not ruling anything out.
For all of us tonight, the devastating scenes at Bondi Junction are beyond words or understanding. It would appear that this person has acted alone. The motives are not known yet, and speculation on that would not be helpful at this time. Today, Bondi Junction was the scene of shocking violence, but it was also witness to the humanity and the heroism of our fellow Australians. Our brave police, our first responders, and of course everyday people who could never have imagined that they would face such a moment. And some of the footage is quite extraordinary. Staff for whom this should have been a normal shift, shoppers peacefully going about their lives, and yet for these Australians their first instinct in the face of danger was to help someone else. That is what we hold on to tonight as Australians. That's confirmation of who we are, brave, strong, together. I think the AFP Commissioner has made it clear that speculation, certainly not from myself, would be unhelpful at this time. We should allow the investigators to go about their work. The police, I've also had a discussion tonight with the Director General of ASIO. The motive at this stage is unknown, and we will, of course, continue to update the Australian public as more information is known.
Aqui, a galera do lado de fora. Todo mundo salvoado. Olha quanta polícia tem ali. Tem um helicóptero aqui, ó. Não sei se dá pra ver. Ali o helicóptero. Tem polícia pra caralho. Polícia, ambulância, bombeiro. Aqui. Olha só. Caralho, na hora que eu pisei no shopping, tô entrando vários pipocos, vários tiros rolando. Eu falei, caralho, a galera aqui todo lado de fora. Eu até achei que tava tendo algum evento na hora. Quando eu entrei, a bala comendo. Caralho, doideira. Olha aqui, polícia pra caralho ali, a mulher saindo com a ambulância. Com maca, na verdade, né? Cara, tem muita ambulância, tem muita polícia, olha isso. Helicóptero também. Aí, bizarro. Eu nem sei onde foi, eu só escutei o barulho do tiro na hora. E é isso, continua chegando a polícia. Rio de Janeiro não é assim não, hein? Tem maior paz. Tu vai no Shopping Tijuca, é tranquilão voltar pra casa, hein? Amor, olha que doideira. Eu desci aqui, voltando lá de Marubra, fui parar no shopping, porque eu ia pegar o trem pra ir pra casa, né? Aqui em Bondi Junction. Aí falei, vou no shopping. Amor, quando eu tava entrando no shopping, tiroteio dentro do shopping. Olha quanto de polícia que tem aqui. Tá escutando o barulho do helicóptero? E eu tava vendo, saiu agora no 9 News, teve gente morta, assassinado, 6 pessoas feridas, facada, não sei que merda que deu. Eu sei que tem polícia pra caralho aqui, tem helicóptero, nunca vi tanta gente, ambulância, todo mundo foi expulso do shopping. Olha que a galera que tá aqui. Olha ali. Caralho, foi uma merda federal e eu não sei o que aconteceu. E tava a bala comendo. Na hora que eu só escutei uns pipocos, eu saí voado, eu não entendi nada. Nem sei se foi no meu andar, no outro. Eu sei que o bagulho foi tenso. Tô precisando ir embora, amor. Esse gente tá ficando muito perigoso. Que é isso? Mas tá tudo bem comigo, eu tô indo pra casa já. Mas que eu tomei um cagaço, tomei.